MLS.
Multiple listing service.
It enhances your agent's ability to serve you in the home buying or selling process.
The National Association of Realtors' next event. Zillow and the future of the MLS. Compass CEO Robert Reffkin said it's only a matter of time before Zillow becomes the national MLS.
Errol Samuelson, the Chief Industry Development Officer, and he didn't respond to Reffkin's comments, even though he was on the panel. The battle's between these four. It's Zillow, it's Realtor, it's Redfin, it's Home.
Even if you merge those bottom three, you're still not even catching up to Zillow.
I don't believe there's room for four here.
Zillow is going to be the MLS. It's just a matter of time.
This video is brought to you by Houzeo, America's most advanced home buying and selling platform. Americans across the nation are saving on commissions with Houzeo.com. You can too. Check out Houzeo.com on the web or the Houzeo mobile app.
MLS is the most powerful tool in US real estate. Want to sell a home? MLS will show your home to millions of home buyers. If you're a buyer, MLS provides you with the most comprehensive database of available homes nationwide. There are 532 MLSs active now, with nearly 1.7 million homes listed. The MLS is how millions of agents earn a living. It is the ultimate equalizer. MLS gives all brokers, big or small, tools to list homes and help buyers find them. But Robert Reffkin, the CEO of Compass, thinks that's about to change. Reffkin said, Zillow is going to be the national MLS and it's just a matter of time at the NAR NXT conference. According to one commenter on Reddit, Reffkin's comments sucked the oxygen out of the room. Is Reffkin right? Is Zillow on the path to be the national MLS? Does Zillow even want to be the national MLS? Let's investigate. Inside American real estate. Before we get into Zillow's potential as the national MLS, let's look at the current real estate market.
In 2024, US real estate was valued at $3.43 trillion in transactions, and it is expected to hit $4.40 trillion by 2034.
The industry is big, but it's also super fragmented. There are many multi-billion-dollar brokerages, multi-billion-dollar portals, and multi-million-dollar referral companies. And the reason for this fragmentation is the MLS. The MLS is why there's no single player that dominates the industry. Agents and brokerages try to win listings from home sellers. They enter those listings in one of the 500 MLSs. MLSs then send listing data to several portals. These portals connect buyers with buyer agents, and these buyer agents then help the buyers buy the property. Imagine if we remove MLSs from this equation and connect sellers directly to national portals. Which portal would you want to list on if you were selling your home? That may be what Robert Reffkin is worried about. Zillow becoming the national MLS. What is a national MLS? Currently, MLSs are powerful because of their listing data and syndication. They are the single source of truth and ensure all agents have access to the same up-to-date information about listings. All regional MLSs are controlled by local agent organizations like Greater Boston Real Estate Board, GBREB that operates MLS PIN, or Orange County Realtors that controls the biggest MLS, the California Regional MLS. CRMLS has approximately 120,000 agents and 92,000 listings. That is just one out of the 500 plus MLSs. Giant real estate portals rely on these MLSs to source their listing data. Imagine multiple MLSs this big merging into one. So instead of the 500 plus MLSs spread across, there will be one single MLS with property data from all the states. A national MLS would be controlled by a single entity, like trade organizations, NAR or American Real Estate Association, or a for-profit entity like Zillow. Zillow, the #1 real estate portal in America. Founded in 2006 by Rich Barton, Lloyd Frink, Spencer Raskoff, David Beidel, and Kristen Acker, Zillow has become the largest online real estate marketplace. Zillow pulls the information from regional MLSs through IDX, Internet Data Exchange, and displays it on its website. This forms the core of Zillow's comprehensive property database. Zillow is currently leading its market. How? Inventory.
Zillow has 1.16 million properties for sale as of November 2024.
Popularity. 70% of home buyers search listings on Zillow. Traffic. It's the most visited real estate website with nearly 300 million visits. So Zillow is a go-to platform to search for listings. For website traffic comparison, Zillow has approximately 269.8 million monthly visits, Realtor.com 96.7 million, and Redfin 70.3 million. Zillow is near monopoly, but does that mean Zillow will be a national MLS? Zillow's pathway to becoming a national MLS. Zillow has not claimed it wants to be a national MLS. Errol Samuelson is the Chief Industry Development Officer of the Zillow Group. Everything Samuelson said in the NAR NXT conference was pro-agent, pro-consumer, and pro-MLS. But understand that the speakers were CEOs of two of the biggest MLSs, presidents of the brokerages, and most of the audience were agents. So could Samuelson even say anything anti-MLS and anti-agent? If Zillow chooses to be a national MLS someday, NAR is the biggest roadblock in Zillow's path. To promote ethical practices and maintain a competitive real estate market, NAR enforces key policies, including the no commingling rule and the clear cooperation policy. Watch our video here to know more about NAR and its policy. The clear cooperation policy. The clear cooperation policy requires any property publicly marketed by a realtor be listed on an MLS within 1 business day. It allegedly limits pocket listings. Pocket listings are off-MLS listings not available to the general public. Agents and brokerages promote them to their personal and professional network to get a competitive edge and keep them private. According to Redfin.com, 20 to 25% of listings in 2021 were sold without appearing on the MLS. This number would be much higher if it weren't for NAR's clear cooperation policy, and these listings would be out of Zillow's reach. Zillow supports the clear cooperation policy, citing its benefits for transparency and consumer access. Coincidentally, this policy also ensures that Zillow gets access to these pocket listings. The no commingling rule. The no commingling rule mandates that MLS listings and non-MLS listings cannot be displayed together. And here's why. In my opinion, Robert Reffkin's worries are real. Home sellers can sell their house without an agent. They often gravitate toward FSBO platforms for these listings. Zillow also allows FSBO listings, however, these listings don't show up alongside the MLS listings because of the no commingling rule. For example, on Zillow, in the entire state of Florida, there are around 233,000 properties listed by agents and 5,880 properties not listed by agents that are FSBO properties. But the FSBO properties are hidden behind the More filter, and you have to click on By Owner and Other to access them. Because these listings are hidden, Zillow's FSBO product is not very effective.
If you're trying to sell your house by yourself, right, for sale by owner, first thing you're gonna do is get a lot of calls from real estate agents.
A lot of people want to sell their homes on their own and they believe Zillow is a great place. So when you put your property on Zillow for free, how is Zillow getting paid? One way they're getting paid is they're selling all the leads of your buyers that should be coming to you on your property to real estate agents that are paying them thousands of dollars a month.
Talking about the by owner and other listings, Zillow opposes the no commingling rule. If the no commingling rule goes away, MLS and off-MLS listings will show up in the same feed on Zillow. That means Zillow will immediately become the platform to list for FSBOs. This will essentially be the beginning of the end of listing agents, in my opinion.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening. Everybody stay calm. What's the procedure, everyone? What's the procedure? Stay calm.
As a home seller, would you even want an MLS? No. You'll just list on Zillow. Your listing won't be on all portals, it'll be on Zillow, the biggest portal. And eventually, the MLS will die, and all the other portals will also disappear. Implications of Zillow becoming an MLS. If Zillow has an opportunity to tap into $3.43 trillion directly without going through MLSs, will Zillow give that up? Most for-profit organizations won't. The implications of Zillow becoming a national MLS are complex. In the short term, since the role of an agent will be minimized, consumers will save thousands of dollars in commissions. But in the long run, if a company reaches monopoly status, the typical outcome is higher prices, less innovation, and loss of quality. In this scenario, if Zillow or any other online portal attains majority of market share, it could control all the information. It could choose which homes get the spotlight and which ones don't. It could push its own agents or partner companies to the front, making it harder for independent agents to compete fairly. Right now, MLS systems have rules to keep things fair and make sure everyone has equal access. And most MLSs are controlled by the National Association of Realtors, and the NAR abides by its strong code of ethics and standards of practice. Zillow does not have such a code or standard. Zillow would be more focused on making money for its shareholders than looking out for the consumer or the broader real estate community. Again, this is my opinion. It is clear that Zillow has the resources to be the national MLS and a monopoly. Do you think the only thing stopping Zillow is its ambition, or is it the no commingling rule? Will the real estate market be better off with Zillow as a national MLS, or is Reffkin just being paranoid? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.